Hello everyone, it is Mrs. P. I hope you guys have had a wonderful week. It is Friday evening. I just woke up from a 2-hour nap. It might have even been longer than 2 hours. I was exhausted. Actually, you know what it was? It was like a 3-hour nap, but it felt so good. This has been a very busy week, and obviously you probably have realized that because I haven't been posting videos, and it's because we had several soccer games back to back, and both of them started later than usual, so ended later than usual. And guys, I just did not have it in me to record videos when I got home. I mean, it's been like get home, drop, go to sleep, get up, do it again, and I just, ugh. So anyway, I'm gonna play catch up, but it is officially spring break for our school, and I cannot tell you how happy I am to turn off all of my alarms. So let's go ahead and get started. Today I'm doing my debt update. It is well overdue. I had gone over these numbers and had them ready to record, I think, on Wednesday, but I just didn't have time. So let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to zoom you in. If you've been around, you know that all of these debts were what we started with. I guess about January, February of 2024. And so we are now down here. These are all paid off, and this is what we're working on now. Wells Fargo is our current debt card that we're working towards. I am going to, once the Wells Fargo card is paid off, I'm going to switch, and I'm not going to focus on the car and the truck yet. I'm going to work on my student loans because the interest is killing me. All right, so let's go ahead and start with where we were at the end of February. So with Wells Fargo, we owed $5,397.50. I am going to pay that 50 cents this month because it's silly that it's just hanging around. All right, so we made a payment because we played all those like challenges to pay off debt, $683, which it just makes me so happy, especially knowing that we are still trying to rebuild our emergency fund. So that was a good chunk that we were able to pay. So that brings our debt down on this card to $4,714.50. It was a difference of $683 because as of right now, it is still a 0% interest card. It will start accruing interest in August. So sometime around June or so, I am going to do a balance transfer and put it on a new card so that I do not incur that interest, because this was around $7,000 or so, I think, and I don't want to have all that interest add on to it. All right, so then the car, we were at, this is my car, $9,766.34. Made my regular payment of $499. That was brought the balance down to $9,302.26. My car is driving just fine, no issues whatsoever, thank goodness. So that's a difference of $464.08. You can see that most of the payment is now going to the principal, which is nice. All right, truck, $15,455 is what we owed at the end of February, and we made the regular $470 payment, and the new balance is $15,039.31. So just barely missed coming down under $15,000, but we'll hit that next month, and that's a difference of $416.48. And more goes to interest for this one because it's a newer car loan. All right, so the total that we had at the end of last month was $30,619.63. Our total debt payments was $1,652. That brought our debt under $30,000. We are now at $29,056.07. So we almost made it down, not only below $30,000, but almost below $29,000. and that was a difference of $1,563.56. And so the total that we've paid off on our debt since January is $4,093.25. And so for interest, what we lost to interest just with our car and truck was $88.44. And that's not, go ahead and spell that all out. That's not too bad, but you'll see on the next page when I get to our student loan or my student loan payments that we did put a lot more toward interest on those loans. So for March, okay. So in the beginning of January, this has got my student loans and my mortgage. Now I did do a consolidation of the student loans and the Parent Plus loans. So you'll see that we've got two different student loans and they're just combined of, you guys know I just wrote on my finger, if you do student loans or have ever taken out student loans, there was 10 of them or 11 or 12 of them. And then, we had them consolidated down to 2. I do regret that a little bit because I could have paid off certain loans quicker, but it helped make my payments lower. So I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing, but it's done and I can't reverse it. All right, so for the first student loan, let me get my draft ready so that I can look at the numbers. All right, so for the first student loan, last month we were at $16,329.16. I'm gonna go ahead and fill all of these out. For student loans number 2, $66,566.47, and then mortgage was $133,900.09. Okay, so I made these. I pay all at one time, but it technically is 2 different payments. This one is $98.06, and this one is $399.76. All right, so the new balance on this one is $16,304.52, which is a difference of $24.64. And then this one is now $66,466.06, which is a difference of $100.41. So once I pay off the Wells Fargo card, you guys help me out here. Should I pay off or start putting extra toward student loan number 1 or student loan number 2? I'm not really sure which one I should tackle first, the lower one. The interest rates are exactly the same for both. So I guess the lower one, the smaller one first. All right, so then our mortgage, we paid $11.40, and that was brought the new balance down to $133,175.63, and that was a difference of $724.46. And let's see here. So our total previous balance of these was $216,795.72. We made a total payments of $1637.82. Our new balance is now $215,946.21, and that was a difference of $849.51. So on this one, we lost $788.31 to interest. And so our total debt that we've paid since the beginning of January was $2,474.50. So we lost this to interest in these. And then on the front, on the last page, was $88.44. And so total interest that we are losing this month is $876.75, which is a lot. That's like it's almost a house payment, I mean, it's technically some people's car payments, but I mean, that's a lot of money that we pay out and see nothing for. It just goes to whoever the interest goes to. It's helping them out, not us. So that's why I want to Instead of working on the cars, I think it'd be smart to work on the student loans. And I guess I should just start putting extra on student loan number 1, because I guess I'll see more progress with that one in the long run. All right, friends, that is all. It's a quick video. I do still have to do my cash stuffing. I literally just got the money from the bank this afternoon, and then I need to do my Friday video and all the things, but I will catch up. It will be fine. So guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in a few minutes. Bye.